Well, good morning, geometry students. Happy Friday. Chances are you've already heard that they made the call yesterday that we are going to be doing this e-learning day for the rest of the year. We're no longer going to be meeting at Wheeler, so looks like we're going to finish geometry online. So this is completely new. I know you guys have never done this before. Shoot, I've never done this before, but here's what we're going to have to do till we get to the end of the school year. So this was the notes. This is the assignment from Wednesday that you were working on. Now I want to start by giving you the answers to these problems. So that's where I'm going to start. So once again, check these answers. It's completely up to you. Pause it. Here's number 1. Here's number 2. You can see the original figure and the moved figure. It kind of shifted. It slid up that way. Same thing for number 1. Slid over the vector to the right. And then we got number 4, which, moving the camera. All right, what do we got? Make sure I get this. All right, 4 is right there. I don't really like this graph because if you can take a look on the x-axis and the y-axis, actually, they go in increments of, it looks like 4s, but it's really 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Not what I would prefer. That's why this trapezoid looks a little smaller, but still we're translating it up and to the right. So yours might look a little different. That's fine. Here's number 5. Once again, there's your pre-image and there's your image. The increments on the x-axis are just different. They're just off in the y-axis. Then we jumped to 8, which is, hopefully you all can see it right there. There's number 8. Jump into number 12. Let's see if I can get everything on the screen right here. There's number 12. There's the original. There's the new. Then we jump to 17, which is right here. And then we got 18 and 19. So check the pictures. See if they look all right. If you got stuck or you graphed them wrong, feel free to go back and redo them. All right, those are the answers, folks. Let's get back to what we want to do today. And I'm going to throw a curveball at everybody today. I really, really hope you're ready. Here we go. Looks like this, folks. On Monday, you're reading this right. On Monday, we're going to have our Chapter 8 test/quiz on Monday. It's really more of a quiz, folks. I wrote test there because, you know, once a chapter is over, once we finished teaching a chapter, I got to test you over it. I got to make sure that you've learned a little bit of what I've taught you, or all of what I've taught you. So it's really just a big glorified quiz. But I have to quiz you, folks. So let's take it back. Let's take it back. I'm going to show you all this stuff. You know, pause it if you need to. But this is everything that we taught you in Chapter 8. Now, 8.1 all the way through 8.6b. Kid, Mama, Papa. Then we get into the Pythagorean theorem for 8.2. Special triangles. You get your 30, 60, 90 triangle and your 45, 45, 90 triangle. And all those relationships that make them special. And then we jumped into 8.4a and 8.4b. Both of them are SOHCAHTOA. The first one, you're finding sides, doing SOHCAHTOA. And then 8.4b, which is, I believe, the Friday that we started the quarantine. We started the coronavirus, stay home, take all your Chromebooks and books home and everything. This is when we're finding angles. So both of which you're doing SOHCAHTOA. And then these 3 lessons, they're boxed because that was my very first e-learning day online. It was angles of elevation and depression. Hopefully you remember drawing those pictures, taking the notes. I hope you have all these notes. You're going to need them. You're going to use them. And then we jumped into 8.6a, the law of sines. And then we finished Chapter 8 with 8.6b, law of cosines. I get to quiz you. That's right. Over all of this. So let me give you just a little bit of information about what's going to be coming at you on Monday. So, because this is the first time I've ever done this, it's going to be a Canvas quiz, and I've whipped together 10 multiple choice questions for everybody. I'm going to make it 5 points per problem. So do a little math, do a little multiplication, 10 problems, 5 points each. We're looking at 50 points. I'm going to put that 50 points in as a quiz or a test grade, or quiz test grade, which is 65% of your grade. So this is going to be big, folks. This is a big one. I mean, I'm pretty much testing you and evaluating you on everything I've taught you in Chapter 8. No vocab, no binder check. I'm not going to give that to you, not with us being online. Chapter 9, I'm kind of kicking around some ideas. I'm thinking about doing a binder check at the end of Chapter 9, which would entail taking pictures of your notes, you all as students, taking pictures of your notes and then sending them to me. I'm not really sure how that's going to work. I got to keep thinking about that, but I kind of want to start doing some binder checks because I think that's going to be easy points for everybody, which is not necessarily a bad thing. When you're taking this quiz on Monday, take your time and make sure you have a piece of scrap paper in front of you. I cannot overemphasize this enough. Take your time, have a piece of paper and a pencil out in front of you and try these problems. There's going to be a couple of you, there's going to be a couple ding-dongs out there that are going to take this quiz, this 10 problem multiple choice question quiz, and you're going to be done in about 4 minutes. Why? Because you're just going to go through and click B, D, A, C. It's the stupidest thing. Don't do that. Take your time and use scrap paper. I really hope you guys all take that advice to heart. When you take this quiz, you're going to need a scientific calculator, of course. In this chapter we work with sine, cosine, and tangent. You can't take this quiz without a scientific calculator. So, because this is Friday, you guys are seeing this video Friday, I hope. If you have a scientific calculator, great. If you don't have one, it might not be a bad idea to say, Mom, Dad, can you go to Walmart and get me a $12, $13 calculator? I'm taking a quiz on Monday. Ask your brothers, ask your parents. You might have a scientific calculator in the house and you don't even know it. So look around. Borrow one from a friend. But you definitely need one on Monday. You are not allowed the use of your notes, and you are not allowed the use of any help whatsoever. This is all you. I'm quizzing you. I'm not quizzing to see if you can text your friends midway through this quiz and if they know the answers. I'm testing you on this situation. So please, be honest. Do this by yourself. Take your time. Don't use your notes. Nothing should be out in front of you while you're taking this except a scrap piece of paper and a pencil. Almost done. There's a lot of information. You must take this quiz on Monday. I'm going to open it up Monday morning, and I'm going to close it Monday night. I think I'm going to close at 11:59 at night. So, if you're planning to take this test at 11:30 at night, folks, you have 29 minutes to take this test. So be smart about this. I'd take it in the morning or even in the afternoon. Get done with it. It's 10 questions. It shouldn't take you all day. All right, that's it, folks. We got a nice little squiggle there. There's probably something underneath it. What's underneath it? Oh yeah. So if you're going to be prepared for a test, a quiz. I keep saying test. It's not a test. It's a quiz. It's a big quiz. Maybe I should call it a quest. If you guys are going to take a quiz on Monday, I need to prepare you for it. And since we've been working in Chapter 9 already, we did 2 lessons in Chapter 9, we need to go back and do some review problems. So here's what I've got for you right now. Here's your review guide. You can find it on page 611. It's problems 11 through 37 all. I want you to check your answers. If they're wrong, try them again. Get your erasers out, erase a problem, attempt it again. Feel free to get in contact with other students if you can. Go on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever. You guys are better at social media than I am. Call each other, FaceTime each other. Figure this stuff out. Use your notes. It's a huge, huge benefit. I mean, most of the notes that we took, oh my gosh, all the notes that we took were either in school or online. So you guys should have all of these notes written down. So please use them. Check your answers. If you get them wrong, erase it. Try it again. As far as answers, in your books, you have all the odds. I've got odds and evens. So on the next page, I'm actually going to share with you all of the answers for this review guide. So 11 through 37, I'm going to give you the answers on the very next page. So you're probably looking at this video. It's going to end very, very soon because I'm going to show you the answers and then I'm going to call it quits. Last but not least, this is a big one. When you are finished with the review guide, I want you to take a picture of it. Take a picture of front side and the back side. If you have 2, 3, 4 sheets of paper, I need a picture of every single side of your review guide, and then I want you to send them to my email. My email is going to fill up this weekend. I get that. I understand that. Up to this point, nobody's really turned anything in yet. Homework assignments. Things are going to change. I'm starting to get a little more tech savvy with Canvas and trying to get some grades in for all of you. So when you're finished with this review guide, take a picture of it, send it to my email, and 10 points are going to be coming at you. I'm going to grade this like any other review guide. I'm not going to grade it based on correctness. Of course, I would love if everybody got these problems all right. Some of you are going to spend more time on this review guide, but basically at the end of the day, I want to see that you actually took the effort to do this review guide. So if you do the review guide and get every single question wrong, I'm still going to give you a 10 out of 10 because you attempted each problem and you tried them. Once again, of course, I want all of you to get them right. When you're finished, send it to my email. Don't forget, oh my gosh, that's why it starred right there. Do not forget this, everybody. That's the easiest way you can get a 0 out of 10. Just take a picture, front side, back side, send it to my email, done. And we'll be good to go from there. Okay, I want to give you all the answers to this review guide. If you need to go back and take a look at any of this stuff, feel free. Also, let me just flip the page. Let me give you the answers for this. Got them all ready for you. So these are all the answers in the review guide in the book, starting with number 11. Freeze it if you need to. And there's the rest of them. Also, folks, if you need help on this, you're struggling, you don't know what you're doing, this stuff it might as well be in Japanese. You can't read it, you can't understand it, you need some serious help. Please reach out to me. I want you to email me. This weekend, I'm going to be pretty much living and checking my email every 15 minutes, every 10 minutes, just to see if any new questions come in. If you're struggling on this, shoot me an email. Mr. Kosal, I need help on number 24. I have no idea what's going on. I will give you a sentence or two that should get you in the right direction. I'll spell it out for you. I've got my answer key book in front of me. You got your books in front of you. I'll try to do my best to walk you through how you get the answer. But use your notes, work with each other, and figure this stuff out. If you got questions, shoot me an email. Otherwise, this is the end of my video. Today, I want you guys working on the review guides and turn them in over the weekend. I'm going to have these review guides due on Monday. So, take your time. If you're still working on the review guide even after the quiz, that's fine. Make sure I get it Monday. Here, I'll even put due Monday. Make sure this review guide is in my inbox by Monday. Good luck, folks. Take your time, and we will see you next Monday for the quiz. Take care.